Let's read some Glitch in the Matrix stories. Hi, Anti Matrix. Hi! I love your TikToks. Thank you for sharing people's stories. My name is Courtney, and I live in a small town of Port Coquitlam, British Columbia, Canada, which is a suburb of Vancouver. Can somebody please correct me? How do I say that? During the pandemic, my city did something really smart. They kept one of the outdoor pools open and let people do laps. So during September, October, November, every second day, I would go to Centennial Pool and do laps for about an hour. What I loved most about it was in the morning before the sun rose. So as we did laps for the hour, we got to see night into day. I had the pool open when it was dark out. While I was doing laps, it felt magical and even meditative at times. After a few weeks of doing this, something strange started happening. I started getting flashes of images in my mind. I kept seeing this young woman floating just beneath the water, unconscious or dead, as if she had just drowned. I kept trying to ignore it, but after a week or two of this, I started getting very curious. I went home and I Googled about Centennial Pool. This is where I found an article about a young woman by the name of Myrtle Bitcon. Myrtle had drowned in the local river, which was merely 500 meters from where the pool stood. I came to learn that Myrtle was the catalyst in getting the local pool built, as too many kids over the years were drowning in the local Coquitlam River. I have no idea why, but I felt compelled to find her gravestone. I went to our local cemetery and I asked the groundskeeper there where she was located, and he looked it up for me, and he said that she wasn't buried in the Port Coquitlam Cemetery, but was buried in the new Westminster Fraser View Cemetery, which was not far from where I live. I am trying my best with these guys. A month or two go by and I drag my best friend Marnie out to the Fairs View Cemetery to find Myrtle's gravestone. Marnie is a skeptic, but thought it would be fun to tag along. We went to a little office to see if anyone could look up where her gravestone was, because the cemetery is absolutely humongous. I'm talking about thousands and thousands of gravestones. Not all of them are even marked. No one was there, so we decided to walk down a particular pathway and start our search. As we were chatting, just looking over at all the gravestones for about half an hour, we came up with nothing. I said to my friend Marnie, we should go back up to the office and see if anyone's there to ask. As we're making our way back up the road to where the car was parked and the office was, Marnie said, "Just 1 second," and just took a hard left. And 2 gravestones in, she said, "I found her." She looked legitimately shook. I thought that she was joking and I laughed, but as I walked over and I read the gravestone, sure enough, it was Myrtle Bitcon. I looked to where the car was parked and we were exactly lined up to where her headstone was. My friend Marnie has lived here all her life and has come from generations of family that have lived there. My gut tells me that Myrtle was reaching out to her, not necessarily me, or maybe to both of us. Anyway, every couple of months I go there and visit Myrtle. She has an amazing view of the Fraser River and resting in a beautiful spot in New Westminster, British Columbia. My friend Marnie is now a believer. Not so scary, but definitely the warm fuzzies. I think Myrtle just wanted to be seen. That was such a cool story. Myrtle was just like, "Hi, I'm here." I would be very interested to know if your friend Marnie has ever had any other times when she has just known something, because it sounds like she is open and connected. Maybe she doesn't believe, but she just is open. And I think that Myrtle definitely reached out to both of you, because you're the one that had the vision of the dead body in the water when you were in the pool, and then she was the one that found her. 3:33 on my timer as I said that. That was a really cool story though. Thank you so much for sharing. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. I'm Anti Matrix, and if you like stories like these, make sure that you hit the follow button, and if you want to share yours, you can send it to me right here to this email address. We believe you.